Okay. Bear with me. Gotta do the adverts real quick. While I'm doing that, just a quick heads up, guys. There are other people in the Discord call, in a Discord call with me. You will not hear them. So if I'm talking to myself, you kind of know why. That. Instagram, right? Instagram's what I'm looking for. Create, post, computer. Then blue sky. Post. Sharing, okay. Yep. Blue sky's done. Instagram, Facebook, and everything's done. Swap back to me. Okay, done with adverts. I just need to get water, and then we'll be live. Give me a quick second.
If there's a charge or anything on it. So
if it does not specify a charge, they cannot.
Okay, sorry about that. off. Okay. Decent. How are y'all? English. That's what you get for learning 6 different languages. How are all of you today? It's good to hear. I like that my brain knows that's probably not malicious but it definitely sounds malicious to my brain. With every shot. That's what I tell my roommate all the time when they leave for any number of reasons. Oh, did you miss me? With every shot. Mm. Oh, so yeah, I would have said Argentina. Again, I know lots of languages, and my brain had no idea how that was spelled. So I'm just sitting here spelling it the simplest way I could, and then assigning it a language. Oh, that's fine. Um, I got chased down by a. Oh God, are they still called Mounties? I don't know. Fucking highway patrol, whatever, whatever, a cop, right? Because uh, so one of my hobbies is trading cards, right? And I am, by all definitions, a chaotic neutral individual. I will do anything that sounds fun to me. Um, so we're driving, um, we're driving through Arkansas, right? And I roll my window down, and I yell at this highway patrol guy, and I said, "Yo, Arkansas sucks." And this dude chased us down for a good 20 miles. Um, so my friend who's driving is like, he's like, wait, why is he chasing us? Because like he didn't know it was us until he realized there's no, like, everybody else that could have possibly been has already like left, right? Um, and then he stops over and he reminds us, it's like, I see your license plate ain't from here. I don't know why I'm giving him a southern accent. I don't think I don't recall him having one, but he has one in this story. And he's like, you can't pronounce it Arkansas. It's Arkansas. It's against the law to do that. My sister, absolutely. Missouri. Yeah. My sister who is in Missouri calls it Missouri, but she's also the type of absolute weirdo who says Warsh, and the one and the one that I don't let her get by with any of them, but the one that she's never lived down is the fact instead of saying ruin, she says rune. No, yeah, no, yeah, no, I know what a fucking rune is. I play Final Fantasy, you know, but when she's like, "Oh no, my casserole is ruined," and I'm like, I don't see any on there. Hmm. See, the problem is I at one point I started doing it on purpose to piss people off. I have a friend. I haven't seen that dude in months, but he stopped playing Final Fantasy 14, so I wouldn't. um, I specifically mispronounced the word pugilist and called it pugilist, and he just tilts him every time. And I said, he's like, "Oh, you guys want to do this?" I said, "Yeah, I'll come on my pugilist." And it's like, first of all, it's capped. You're on monk, and I'm like, I'm taking the job stowed off. So funny, funny thing, funny thing about that, I do commit, I do commit crimes based off TOS, and I have done that. I've removed that mod, but yeah, I did do that. And I've even changed I changed the little shark, uh, uh, fucking weapons so that they're just pugs on my hands. Oh yeah, you'll never see it, but every time you see me in Shroud, I'm Godzilla. I'll say you'll never see it though, because the only time it's against the rules to mod is when other people can see them. Mm. I mean, hmm I hear you perfectly. Yeah. hmm Oh god. So, I hate to say it. I had P12, P12, Athena. I had someone just like this. Now, granted, this dude had been with the group at least since I joined the group, and um, he also was a tank, and he was bad. Not hold on. I'm not saying he's a bad tank. I'm saying he's a bad player in general. I want to make that perfectly clear. No, but I'm not name dropping him. So 12 is again like almost every end cap rate floor fight, a two-phase fight, right? We're struggling on the oh god, what is it called? But the numbers, you know, where she dashes across the arena. I forgot what it's called. Limit cut. That's it. Thank you. So we're struggling on limit cut, right? And it's about 2-3 weeks, you know, and we're just, you know, we're to the point where we don't need anything from 9 through 11. We've got all the loot, all the gear we need from there. You know, one of us will just taxi or just do all of our reclears before raid time, and just the whole time is just for this. And 3 weeks straight, we can't get through it, and we're trying to figure out what's going on, who's doing it, and now people are pointing fingers. Yeah, you fucked up here, you fucked up there, blah blah blah. And it all comes to a head when this guy says, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what's going on. And then we all sit there, dumbfounded, wondering, you know, not even pissed, right? None of us were pissed yet. Because I'm like, what do you mean you don't know what's going on? He's like, I just don't understand the mechanic. And I'm like, okay. Why didn't you ask questions? Oh, well, you all seem to really be getting it, and I didn't want to seem stupid. I'm like, well, now you see. And I said, well, yeah, but now you got to seem stupid because you 3 weeks along, you don't understand the mechanic. And you didn't ask any questions. You didn't do your own research. You didn't do anything. You just kind of beat your head against this wall, hoping that one day the wall just says, I'll move out the way for you. And he's like, yeah. And I was like, at any point did that you consider this wasn't working? There we are. There we are. Yeah, no, Discord is being crazy. Anywho. But yeah, no, I don't know where Discord decided to cut me off. But yeah, so 3 weeks in, this guy tells me, oh, hey, I don't understand this mechanic. I asked him straight up, I said, 3 weeks, do you have no point did you decide, hey, let's look into this mechanic. Dozens of YouTube videos, POVs, Hector, any of them. Asking us, you know, going into PF, practicing outside of raid time, none of this. And he's like, yeah, that probably would have been helpful, wouldn't it? And I'm like, yeah, probably would have. So then we keep going for another 30 or so minutes. And he says, all right, I'm done. I don't want to raid anymore. I'm tired of raiding. And when I asked, and then a few days later, I asked him like, okay, so what's going on? Why do you not want to raid anymore? Is it because we're putting too much pressure on you? Is it you're not having fun? Like, is there an actual reason? And he's like, oh, he's like, you guys are just moving too fast. And I'm like, bruh, we're 3 weeks away from Echo. like, and I'm like, bruh, do you guys have any idea how many weeks after me you guys finished 10? 6 weeks. Yeah, and I told him, I was like, as a group, we suck. As individuals, we're kind of okay. You know? But then, yeah, so he's like, oh, no, you guys are just too hardcore for me. And I said, bro, we're casual. Right? So he's just, and then I'm like, okay, cool. So I recruit another, so we move around. Our dancer was like, can I try tanking? And I'm like, sure. Frankly, she can't be much worse than him. And then we shuffle everything around. I end up moving to dancer. I end up our Reaper moves to healer. Our healer like everybody gets shuffled around and we just get a new tank. And then we end up clearing. I end up clearing, I think, 3 hours. The entire fight I end up clearing 3 hours before maintenance, before Echo, and then it still takes the group another week after Echo to clear it. And so then after that, Dawn Trail happens, raid tiers coming out. I see my friend, the tank. He's looking for a static, and he's like, lonely little gunbreaker looking for a group. And then posts his logs, and I'm like, that's a bold move. It's on top of the fact that all of our logs, say for true people, all of our logs suck. You know, his logs show that he stopped middle of the last fight. Took forever to clear all the other fights. And I have no idea if he ever got into a static. I have no idea if he ever went back into raiding after that, but yeah. That's why I'm like... No, I was like, that's why your guy reminds me of this dude. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I agree with you. I think asking him to clear savages, because I have to assume he's not geared on his shit. Yeah, so like asking him to clear savages on a under geared thing is like a Herculean task. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I went on the Reaper that I am on right now about a little over a week ago. Most of it was like a 756 eye level, and I went into M12S with it. With basically unmelded, undergeared, and the only reason I survived any hits is because of how often Arcane Crest comes up. Um, and, and then there's a few I did it, but the healers just kind of assumed somebody fucked up somewhere. He should be living. Nobody checked my gear to say, wait, hold on. No, this only happened 4 times before I started figuring out where I need to arcane crest, where healers were like, okay, he's getting fucking yeeted here. And then like between pulls, I was also like, okay, let's meld as much determination on here as I can so I can take a bit more hit. Hmm. Yeah. Carbuncle and Hermione? Yeah, the little girl. Yeah, the little girl. Yeah. That's fair. I would say my ex was kind of like that. She, my ex is actually the dancer in my previous story that switched to tank. And yeah, yeah. I never even considered that. uh, uh, I would say I'm not 100. I would say I'm not 100% positive, but yeah, I was gonna say, um, I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna recommend weekly, I don't know what y'all's gear is currently at, but considering Zero's at what, in range of 9, and you guys are on 11, that's totally fair. And that's the benefit of the static. And the other benefit is I am if we can get depending on the people I can get recruited, and if I can stay on this Reaper, I basically only need like 3 pieces. I only need 3 pieces, and then we just need twines, shines, whatever, and then that time's cut in half when by running. Yeah. Okay. I love that you said that. In my brain, I was gonna say it's is not even here, and that's great. You don't know that guy yet. To be fair, I have a streaming friend. Their name is Zero. And I helped them clear the normal of this, and every time this bitch went to go do a stomping move, they would stand in the middle, even if it was an AoE, just to die. So they asked me to come in onto like onto a caster that can rest, so that I could just get them up. Okay. Fuck me, if I remember what positions we need. Is it melee and back? Because they change this shit all the time on me. Okay. Okay, because like I haven't run this in months. I tried getting a party the other day after Zero was like, I got to enrage. I said, fuck, I'm so far behind now. I figured he'd get like halfway through the fight. You know, I didn't think I wasn't prepared for him to just say, shit, I'm at enrage. And I'm like, I guess that makes sense. I cleared this day 1, and it took us, me and my friends, 13 hours, only because all the DDoS attacks.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pet. This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme Fatale poised to execute a fatality.
Dang, got me. Damn. good.
Oh, not fast enough, I'm afraid.
Yeah, happens. Is it crimes? Is it a three? Is it a three acronym thing that tells you what the fuck's happening? I don't fucking believe you. I have it up, and I. Yeah, yeah, I know people like that. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the group back.
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Fat Fatal! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets.
North, south bats. Hurricane Crush.
This is my show. I will hear you
Fainting.
scream.
A wicked weapon. Fat Fatal poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stone.
Oh, she siphoned the challenger's either! The challenger has nowhere left to run!
Yep. Yeah, I got damage down. That's good. 'Cause I would say if we got that type of only me with damage down. Ooh.
My faithful minions. Give me your ether.
It's begun! She's draining the audience! Of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Fat Fatal's unleashed the ether! The challenger's in her realm now.
No.
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
Mine definitely is.
What fighting spirit!
This isn't gonna be good. What? It's small. For now. Honestly, I don't think you were gonna be able to get through
You are a
this.
stubborn
But
one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
you know, I named this Discord this funny name for a reason. So don't wall it. Play it out.
It's a veritable rain of death.
Yep, there I go.
Thunder down. You may recover from this.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Okay,
Feast your
so
eyes on the lovely and
then
lethal
yeah,
Femme
someone was at my spot
Fatale.
then.
Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Yeah, let me pull that up real quick. Matter of fact, where the fuck do I go website? Fuck do I go? No, I just need to. Okay. Zero. What is? AAC19S. There we are. Ooh, come on. I am melee. Group 1. Select strat. Hector. The fuck you.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale. Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
So what the fuck? None of these things are loading. Might have. Okay. Got it. Yeah, the where the fuck do I go page still isn't loading any of the screenshots. It's hilarious.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Fuck.
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale. Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pet. This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme Fatale poised to execute a fatality. Oh, she's sighted the challenger either! recover from this? They're up! What mighty spirit!
Oh no!
Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance!
I got double tapped. Gangbanged even. This was not. Oh. My bad, didn't see she was empowered.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Do it. Southeast, west. Dropping down the crest.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme Fatale poised to execute a fatality. Hang in there!
You will become a stain on the
God damn it.
Oh, he's sighted the champion's either! The challenger has nowhere left to run!
This is just the beginning. My faithful minion, give me your ether!
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Femme Fatale's unleashed the ether. The challenger's in her realm now.
Shit! It's not big yet, but I saw one of them coming at me. Oh, you bitch. I mean, I knew you were about to do this. This is my fault. Alright. Still short. Have to leave. I don't have the paint for this. See, I love that. Most of the time, my healers are in the call with me, and when they talk, when they start talking, that's why I have the urge to just start killing. What the fuck? Bloodbath on that one. Dang, took out by the buzzsaw. I know you meant mid. I know you meant mid, but we're already mid there. I know what you meant. However, I wouldn't be me if I didn't call it out. All mine were on CD from the previous AOD. AOD, the fuck. I'm about to have this tank leave. Oh god. All mine are on CD. What do you mean CD? CD's nuts! I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not. I'll do it again. I guarantee it. But... No, that was my feint. I did fuck up there. I will openly admit that. Oh, not to them. They don't deserve the truth. I can't be a problem in more than one way and not...
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets.
North, east, southwest.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
Mine.
A wicked weapon. Femme Fatale's poison.
I did that with Cacbot. My brain filters it out. I love and hate this song.
Challenger has nowhere left to run!
We got this. We got it. Oh shit.
This is justice. My faithful minions, give me your ether!
Fainted.
It's begun! She's draining the audience! Of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
And I need to retire as a Reaper. I keep letting Shadow of Death fall off.
Unleash the ether! The challenger's in her realm now.
I fainted the last one. I understand that's me calling out Zero, but I literally couldn't have done anything besides self-mitigate.
Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance?
Okay, still small. Still small. It's at a curve. Don't die. Alright. King Crest. I got the next. Alright. Fainted. I need to stop with these danger positioning.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes! Howl the challenger again! It's a veritable rain of death!
Cannot. Okay. Doom nail, doom nail. Doom nail, doom nail. Damn it. I should have just walked into the electricity.
Such insolence I have never known. More. I need more ether.
Yeah, but we're getting there. The fuck was that noise? Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I think that person just died just from all the, you know, not the Volans, the fuck. Honestly, we almost got it done, but all I could do is harp. More or less.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my friends.
Oh, he W's me. Parking crest on that.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme Fatale poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stay.
The challenger has nowhere left to run!
This is just the beginning. My faithful minions, give me your ether!
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Just needs to faint.
Femme Fatale unleashed the ether! The challenger's in her realm now.
What did you get both of these? Science questions for next time. The hell?
They've been felled with a vengeance.
Okay.
Oh, they're up! What fighting spirit!
Southeast, downtime so I can have this soul
You are a
cell
stubborn
in case
one.
we.
But it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable rain of death. And they're back in action. Can they turn the tide?
Doornail. Down. I got the next thing.
More. I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd ether again! I hope our dear spectators
I only
are
just
feeling
realized
alright.
after saying that Zero's dead. He couldn't possibly gotten it.
In pain lies flesh.
She's unleashed even more ether! How will this end? Onward down! Can they recover from this?
Hit it with that healer LB3 if you can. Screech, flails, blah blah blah. Here we are. Okay. My gear's about to break. I can repair. Choose repair, please, thank you. Got it. Fuck, I know. Yeah. What the fuck?
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal That's the cow! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets.
North, south, about. probably me. I think I'm winning a little too soon. Oh shit.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. That's the town poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stain on this.
Challenger has nowhere left to run.
This is just my faithful minions. Give me your ether.
It's begun. She's draining the audience of their ether.
God damn it, Brain. I really need you to not right now.
All of you will feed me.
That fatal unleashed the ether. The challenger's in her realm now.
That's totally fair. I just heard, oh my god, and then I'm dead, and I'm like,
They're down. Can they recover from this?
oh god, that was hilarious. Hey man, when you need your uptime, you need your uptime, you know? Because you gotta hit those positionals. That's an excuse I make while playing on Dancer and Tank. So I was like, why are you over there hitting my positionals? You don't have positionals, says you.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale. Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Please, for the love of God, don't put the Bob Bomb Battlefield in my head. Not Bob Bomb, what the fuck? Mario thing.
Come, my pet.
Still thinking Mario. Northeast, southwest. Wait. Arcane.
This is my show.
Oh shit, I might have fucked up.
I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme Fatale poised to execute a fatality.
That's a sentence.
This is just my faithful minion.
I got this feint.
Give me your ether.
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
That Fatale's unleashed the ether! The challenger's in her realm now.
Alright, still small. Alright, resting those. I have the feint for the next one.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes! How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable rain of death!
Okay. That was supposed to be my thing, I think, but I was so focused on that doornail.
I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd's ether again! I hope our dear spectators are feeling alright.
In pain lies blood.
I ain't got shit for this.
She's unleashed even more ether! How will this end?
Okay, I guess.
And they're down. Can they recover from this?
Hey. Okay, yeah. I missed these fucking towers. like, how the hell the... Okay. That is the weirdest way I've seen that. Okay. I understand why I fucked up, but I'm like, how the hell did that guy not get hit too? Okay. Yeah, yeah. I didn't see the one up at A actual, so I proceeded to look at northeast and rotate that way.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
So I processed that the bard was in mine.
Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come,
Shit. I'm dead. Yeah. No, I've done this on tank. I know where the tank goes. It's where I don't know where to go as a melee.
A wicked weapon. That Patel poised to execute a fatality.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
You will become a stay on this.
How rude are we? Pretty?
Challenger has nowhere left to run. Oh, not fast enough, I'm afraid.
Ah, 0.4. I think someone else also got hit there. I'll take a good chunk of that because I died twice, but need a min, please. Arc veld weapon. I guess Veldian would probably tell me that it is, right? Veldian, wilds, yep. Like a nice lawnmower. Oh, nice.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal femme fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets.
Northeast, southwest.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme fatale poised to execute a fatality.
You will become a stain on this
The challenger has nowhere left to run!
This is just the beginning. My faithful men, give me your ether!
Fainted. God damn, I'm supposed to see if I can delay it to get close.
In the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Femme fatale unleashed the ether. The challenger's in her realm now. Oh no, they've been felled with a vengeance.
What the fuck? I mean, yeah, I understand that.
What fighting spirit!
South, east, northwest. Still small. Alright. Cresting this. Soul side. Getting them both.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
Yep,
The
it's a both.
spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger again? It's a very
can't get that if I delay it.
Such insolence I have never known.
Got this one though.
I need more ether.
He's draining the crowd's ether again! I hope our dear spectators are feeling alright.
In pain lies flesh.
He's unleashed even more ether! How will this end?
Right there. Oh, okay. Very tight.
Thunder down! Can they recover from this?
I was on the wrong spot for that. That's on me.
You'll not escape me.
You're okay. I mean, I put this as fresh-ish, but not blind is welcome. Technically, all of it was, technically all of it's prog. I've never been in here on Reaper. Only Dark Knight and Hell in a Cell was the latest I've seen on Dancer. So yeah, this is the first I've seen on Reaper at all. I got to go. I mean, that's fair. Foggers, though. Sounds good. We'll just have to drop the towers east, west. What the fuck? We just had to drop. What the? Huh? Yeah, I don't know what that sentence. I don't know what that means. Yeah, but do they drop? Don't they always drop east west? I mean, I guess yeah. I guess maybe I've just never had them north south. I've always went east west with them. That's hilarious because I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me. But hey, again, I haven't done this fight in months. I. Okay. Brain. Let's see if we're gonna keep going. I guess let's update this thing to it. Hell, the fuck is that mechanic called after Hell in a Cell? Bats? Okay. Alright. Let's up the item level a little. This way. Reminds me. Let's commit a little bit of crimes. That's totally fair. I'm also completely fine if you say it's a good. I'm completely fine if you say you just want to call it here. I wasn't planning to go for the clear tonight. Just kind of see if we enjoyed running with each other. See, I like the vibe you two have. It's the same vibe that I have with my best friend. But unfortunately, unlike you two, he doesn't allow me to keep telling people that we're gay lovers. No, to be fair, it's because people are starting to believe it. Hmm. Okay. That's totally fair. No. I'm actually, while you two went on that tangent, I went and looked at everybody's, not your guys's, but the other people in the party's kind of progress and like where they're at. I shit you not. Um, we are the only M9S party the Paladin's ever been in. We literally got a fresh progger in here. I mean, probably. Um, as for like the Black Mage, they've been in one other party, and we've only just moved their HP percentage up from 49 to 41%. Um, now granted, we're not that far from Enrage at the point we wiped. You know? So, like, we weren't clearing, period. Snag you in, scratch. I can't. think so. Hmm. No clue, actually. That's what I was thinking. 7, like they should, assuming they've been doing their capping their tombstones each week, they should be at 780 easy. They shouldn't even be using the, at this point, you shouldn't even really be using the, train weapon anymore. You should have upgraded to the tome weapon at the minimum. But yeah, no, that was my thought process. Is like I was like, because like I am, even at because like yeah, even at like the higher ones, I'm still putting like 780. You know, and I'm like 780's what most people should be at if they're rating at this point. You know. It's beautiful. No. So no, but that's also my point though, right? Let's even then, um there comes a point where you should be where, unless you're like me where you're gearing up like 4 or 5 classes, which yeah. Yeah, so like that, yeah, so that's a very valid reason why like my Reaper is 776, and I have 2 crafted pieces and frankly uh a ring from last raid tier. Uh no, and I had that same talk with a red mage at during Pandemonium, where the where she was using subpar gear for her spell speed. But I told her like I'm gonna need you, and I'm not telling you this. I want to make that very clear. But I kind of told her like in order for us to get through this, I'm gonna need her to drop that spell speed a little so that the rest of her stats push the fuck up. And she did, and we got right through it. Then she felt a little bad. She's like, I didn't know I was kneecapping myself that much, and I'm like, and then like immediately I said, yeah, but I'm also gonna make sure you get the piece you need from here so that you can literally get back up to that spell speed. To be fair, I've had the talk with other people about the high piety builds. Are good for PF. Um, because you should be expecting them to fuck up and die. Um, but if you're sitting there expecting them to not do that, if you're gearing yourself to say run with people that aren't shit, then there's no reason to have all that piety. Anywho, before we get too far along. I could have taken this time to go to the market board and buy the goddamn piece I need to replace that ring. Instead, I just stood here menacingly. Party. Wait. Okay, great. I'm glad I clicked strategy board instead of that. And I don't know if you can report people for those. I had one dude share one that just straight up had the N-word in it. God. To be fair, I would say I was streaming one day with a friend, and I told him, like, I don't invite you to these because you and the other dude in this call argue all the time, and now I'm not inviting you because you keep putting these goddamn strategy boards in here, and they're stupid ones.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pet.
Northeast, southwest.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon. Femme Fatale poised to execute a fatality. Hang in there.
You will become a stay at this.
shit, that's me. Alright, still short.
And they dance out of the way unharmed.
Arrested.
Unbelievable.
Delaying. Thank you.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. Howl the challenger again. It's a veritable rain of death.
Okay, I think we're still good. I think we're fine. Kill nail, kill nail, kill nail, kill nail. Nail down. Grab, kill this quickly. Alright. That's down. Okay, we're good. I don't have the faint.
Such insolence I have never known. More.
I have the
I
faint
need
for this.
more ether.
She's draining the crowd ether again. Fighting by the expectations of evil, right?
In pain lies pleasure.
She's unleashed even more ether. How will this end? And they're down. Can they recover from this?
No, someone missed their tower. So they're the big spot was where you were at. The little spot was where me and the Bard were at. Yeah, the tower, there was a tower between 1 and 4 and it got missed. Or maybe it was just on 1. Either way, it was in that general area.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale. Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets.
North-south bats.
Ether!
It's begun! She's draining the audience! Of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
That Vital unleashed the ether! The challenger's in her realm now.
Haha!
Thunder down! Can they recover?
Oh, I should have egressed there. Come on.
And they're back in action! Can they turn the tide?
Go small. What the fuck? Brain.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
This spectacle of slaughter resumes! How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable rain of death! Who knew they'd
Oh shit, what the hell happened there? Oh.
Such insolence I have never known. More. I need more ether.
I got the...
She's draining the crowd's ether again! I hope our dear spectators are feeling alright.
In pain lies blood.
She's unleashed even more ether! How will this end?
Back. Why is Steve's coming? Okay. Oh, not you. The bard kept inching towards me.
You'll not escape me.
Okay. Piece of shit bat where the hell's it go?
Ho! They're up! What fighting spirit!
Yeah, we might want to tank Obi-Wan on this. Or, you know, just let everybody die. That's fine too. You know, but hey, I can't expect everybody to have forethought on these things. No, I don't blame her. I keep
Will you cry out in
No, I'm right there with you.
pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale!
Yeah, no, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, but my body.
Cruel mistress.
Sorry, my brain was trying to make an R. Kelly joke, but anyway, but yeah, my body does differently.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
Also, let us know when you need to bounce for quality time.
You will become a stay on this world.
Hang in there! Challenger has nowhere left to run!
Can we do it? Maybe.
This is just my faithful minion. Give me your ether.
It's begun! She's draining the audience of their ether.
All of you will feed me.
Femme Fatale's unleashed the ether. The challenger's in her realm now.
but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable rain of death.
Oh, the fuck.
Who knew they'd been felled with a vengeance?
Door now, door now, door now.
They're up! What fighting spirit!
I don't know what happened to that second door nail, or what didn't happen to that second door
Excellency,
nail.
I'll never know. More. I need more ether.
Okay.
Will you cry out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Come, my pets.
That quality pull.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
Fake pull. Can't deal with fake pull. Can't fucking deal with the fake pull. Can't fucking deal with the fake. Oh, yeah, fake pull. God. You know, fake pull didn't count. I
Will you
didn't
cry
pot.
out in pleasure or pain?
Feast your eyes on the lovely and lethal Femme Fatale! Will the challenger fall prey to the cruel mistress?
Man, I play with a dude who will ask you, yo, can we reset? I fucked up my opener and my parts is gonna suffer from it.
This is my show. I will hear you scream.
A wicked weapon.
knocking them down.
All of you will feed me.
That's because unleash the Eva. The challenger's in her realm now.
I was actually talking to someone about those yesterday. I said how funny would it have been if those, you know, for my autism, if those arms were T-Rex arms. Of course he says, that's stupid, that he couldn't pick up the trade carts anymore. And I said, yeah, but what if, imagine if he still just kind of did, but he just couldn't reach them and he just keep making, I have a big hand and tiny arms and choke.
And they dance out of the way unharmed. Unbelievable.
You are a stubborn one, but it is not too late to beg for mercy.
The spectacle of slaughter resumes. How will the challenger adapt? It's a veritable rain of death.
Such insolence I have never known. More. I need more ether.
She's draining the crowd ether again. I hope our dear spectators are feeling all right.
In pain lies flesh.
She's unleashed even more ether. How will this end? Who knew they'd been
Yeah.
filled with a vengeance?
And that seems to kind of throw everybody off a little. Aw, damn, that bitch got me. Honestly, just try and save them. Get through the mechanic and then heal her LB. I was saying, hey, I wasn't making that. Ain't no way. Why are you running? Why are you running? That was a great end to the night. Oh. Okay. Why are you running? Why are you running? Alright. So, that's totally fair. I'm personally thinking, um, Tuesdays, Thursdays, but considering the fact that, considering that you probably have noticed there's one other person in this Discord that didn't show up tonight. Yeah. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna kind of hit them up and be like, yo, what's up? Cause, like, tonight was also supposed to be the fact that they're a fresh prog on M9, you know? So, and they're, in the what was it? Thursday? They were like, oh, can't do it Thursday. So, the moving it was also to help them, and, you know. They also did say they're in college for the next few weeks, so they might be there, but whatever. Um, um, this last year. Um, would you prefer like Tuesday, Sunday? Uh, yeah, no, the only issue is Fridays, is it'd be later in the evening, like around like 9 Central or later start time. That would be the that'd be the only issue with Fridays. We'd have to start later. I mean, I don't want to burn you out on the raid tier and raiding in general. Oh, man, I don't blame her. The only reason that my ex was the only issue that raiding as much as I did wasn't an issue because my ex was raiding with me. That sounds like he's a very casual player, and that's totally fine, but you also need to remind him that sounds like a skill issue. See, that's fair, but all of my significant others have realized, even though I'm the provider, they don't outbrat me. I will outbrat them all day, every day. Okay. That's fair. That's totally fair. But yeah. I guess let's next week. Um, I mean, to be fair, this is my Monday. I'm off Friday, Saturday, so this is my Monday for me. Um, but yeah, this week let's do Tuesday, Thursday. Um, and if the 3 days in a row does become an issue, we can always just move it to Tuesday, um, Tuesday, Sunday. That is totally fair. Um, no, that's totally fine. Um, but before you do hop off to go do things with the husband, um, I do want to just, touch base real quick. Did y'all have a good time? Do all three of you want to keep doing this? Okay. Um, so I'm going to re-put up the posting. Um I'm gonna start like looking actually in game, like just AFK and in game, saying like looking for members. Because I didn't want to, because like right now the PF still is more or less saying, hey, I'm just looking for people. Um, and this way I can solidify, say, hey, we got 4 people, rather than I'm got an iffy amount of people. Um, and then I can, um, and the other reason I ask is because I also wanted to say, if you guys can find the time, uh, unless there's a singular list on like XIV balance, can you send me your best in slots and what you're missing off of them, so I can start planning out loot tables. Um, and then the last thing, specifically about like missing things, just let us know as soon as you know, because like I know in like some point in June, middle of June, if we're like there'll be a Thursday, there'll be like a whole half a week where I won't, well, I'll be in Chicago, so I won't be at my computer to play 14. Rosemont? Yeah, I know. Ah, that's funny. No, yeah, I'll be at the Stefan whatever. Yeah, yeah, I'll be at the Stefan whatever convention center, for a tournament. That's totally fair. And like I said, just as long as we know ahead of time, so that one, we can decide if we want to skip that week, get fills, whatever. I have a whole other Discord full of people who have finished the raid tier and people who who can help fill roles that we need if we're what I'm gonna try to not use them because they're kind of the reason that the old static who wasn't really good kind of ever cleared floors. Because if we ever needed a fill, we just grabbed a good player and they kind of carried the worser players. Not to, um, that being said, but yeah, no. With that, if there's any other questions, feel free to slide into the DMs or just post in the Discord. Either way. Also, if you want a different name besides Wallet, play it out for the Discord name. Just throw it out there. Cause again, my brain said it was funny, but I also the last last static I had was start at before I joined it, and we're given the rights to kind of fix it up. It was like min eye level, no echo, despite the fact they were not good enough to do that. And then they changed the name to Pro Wipers. And then people would join and be like, well, hold on, that sounds weird. And then I changed the name. I said, hold on, we're going to be the Dingle Thumpers. You're thinking to yourself, what's a Dingle Thumper? Absolutely nothing. I'm just retarded and come up with stupid names. And I couldn't come up with one here without it sounding almost like a racial slur. She does. She does. Yeah. Yeah. She does, dingo. Yeah, my niece did that too. She calls it a dingle hopper. Is she retarded? And I'm like, I can't say no, but I can't say yes because I'm not gonna explain the intricacies of knowledge to a damn 6-year-old. I don't have kids. I'll say after helping raise two of my siblings' kids, I'm like, nope, fuck that. I've done it, but I haven't, and I'm getting up there in age and to the point where I'm like, I don't think I should. But anyway, you have a good night. uh, I love that I have to look at a calendar year to remind me what my age is, and then I still then have to remember if it's late enough in the year for me to have changed that number. I am 34. But yeah, you have a good one. Stay safe. Okay, let's see. What are we at? 9:30? Okay. Well, first of all, y'all heard that. So, looks like we are moving around the stream schedule again. Oh, God. Wait, are we? No. Yes. No. TBD. TBD. Anywho, let's see who's online. We got some good prog in. Got it to some fucking percent. Got some random ass dude to from basically fresh to, like, hey, it was a good night. It was a good night. Okay. But as a soft reminder, tomorrow is Night Rain. We will be doing Elden Ring Night Rain. Ba 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 ba. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, survey in the Discord, either later tonight, some point tomorrow. For the retro game for Sin. For Sin's retro game, I'm gonna play around with the title. That being said, I will keep up the suicide prevention donation thing. Oh yeah, it's open logs. 33%. Nice. Nice. Okay, okay. Anywho, but like I said, we're gonna call the stream there. Be back tomorrow with Night Rain. Let's find someone to raid. Twitch.tv. We got Lumi. Ew, I hear myself. I don't like that. Got Lumi and K. Lumi or K? Lumi's playing 14, I think. I actually didn't pay attention. Yeah, Lumi. No, that's Arthur's. No, Lumi's playing 14. K is playing Devil Spire Falls. Alright. As we always do, odds for Lumi, evens for K. Okay, fuck you. You interfered. It's still odds. It was first to 5. Got, like, immediately on, like, landing, hits my goddamn Beyblade launcher. Don't ask me why I have one on the desk, okay? It's my life. I live it how I want. Okay. Boy, right on time too, because I got a whiz. Really bad. And I haven't drinking water all stream. Ah. There, now I got a whiz even worse. Alright, ready now. Have a good one. Stay safe, stay hydrated.